How is it going, everyone? Today I'm here with my very first video of 2022. Yes, I know it's been quite a while, but today I'm here with brand new content. In this video, I'll be discussing my experience at last month's Sac Comic-Con as well as this past weekend's Spring SacAnime. But before I dive into that, I want to go ahead and show you guys 3 Funko Pops that I was able to get signed through a connection. They were attending a con that this person was signing at, and this person doesn't really do a whole lot of conventions anymore. So I said, why not? I'll send you my Pops to get signed, and they agreed to it, which I was very, very thankful for. And the voice actress I was able to get Pops signed for were none other than the original voice actress for Kid Goku and Kid Gohan, Stephanie Nawaldi herself. Very happy to have gotten this sign. Goes perfect with my signature collection. Signed it OG Kid Goku because obviously she doesn't do Kid Goku anymore. She's, doesn't work with Funimation, so not gonna go into all that spill, but yeah, this is pretty much the voice of my childhood for the most part. Well, until Goku, I guess, grew up, I should say, when Sean Schemmel took over. But yeah, this was the voice of my childhood, even going to Gohan, because like I said, she voices Kid Gohan as well. So definitely had to jump at opportunity at getting my Kid Goku signed. In addition to Kid Goku, I could not get Kid Gohan signed right there. Beautiful signature in purple. Funny little backstory, if you guys can see, it says Kid Goku on it, because I guess as she was signing this one, she had her mind on the Goku Pop and she was looking at it, so she was thinking of Goku when she signed it, but it is what it is. I mean, Goku is his dad, so it's not like it's a random character like Vegeta or something that would have been like, what the hell? So it's a pass. I don't really care, and it makes for a fun little story. Very, very happy to have gotten Gohan Pop signed as well. And to cap off those signatures, I got Super Saiyan 2 Gohan signed. Very, very beautiful. Just the yellow Super Saiyan. Well, I mean, it's yellow for Super Saiyan, but the yellow paint just looks so good on these Super Saiyan Funko Pops, man. Looks absolutely beautiful. But on this one, she did make sure to sign it OG Kid Gohan, as you can see. So yeah, very happy to have gotten those 3 Funko Pops signed, and very happy to have gotten those hooked up for me. Now, jumping into the cons, as you guys can see right here, SacAnime, even though this was for Sac Comic-Con, same umbrella, I guess, so it doesn't really matter, same difference. Attended Sac Comic-Con last month. It happened on March 13th, which actually happens to be my girlfriend and I's anniversary. Originally, I wasn't even planning on going to this con because my girlfriend had mentioned to me that, hey, this person is signing who is Sarah Wiedenheft, who voices Grand Zeno on Dragon Ball Super, as well as some other stuff as well. And my girlfriend mentioned that, about a week or 2 prior to the event, and with that being our anniversary, I figured we'd be doing a bunch of stuff. She loves Zeno, so I thought, what, why not make a day out of it? I thought we'd go there in the morning and do some stuff later on to celebrate anniversary. So I decided, I was going to go to the con just as a surprise for her. But as that weekend came, we both ended up getting sick. But by the time Sunday came, I was feeling a whole lot better. She was still very under the weather, so she was not able to attend the con, or we weren't even able to celebrate our anniversary at all that day, unfortunately. But is what it is. I still thought I would go out and make the trip. I went to Sac Comic-Con, very, very small con. Her signing was very easy too. I was probably only there for like 45 minutes, because even though when I went to her line, there was only like 3 or 4 people in front of me, there is some guy getting like everything she's ever been in signed. Like he had like 20 DVD covers. He had like so many Funko Pops. He was getting like 40 different things signed by her. So whatever the amount of money that dude blew his load on with her, good for her for making that much, for making all that money. But yeah, pretty much majority of my time was waiting for that guy, because everyone else was pretty much a breeze to get through. But once I got to her, met her, very, very nice lady. She was very, very sweet. Unfortunately, I'm just a very introvert person and very, very quiet. So unless someone's initiating conversation with me, or I have to be interested in that person really to talk a whole lot. I pretty much just stand there and don't really say much besides a few words. So yeah, I'm a very awkward person to meet. I have no problem meeting. I do it to myself. But yeah, not a whole lot was said between her and I. Got my Funko Pop signed by her right here for beautiful signature. Of course, addressed to my girlfriend and me. One thing I'm kind of slapping myself for is she even asked me if I want a quote on it. At the time, I couldn't really think of anything, because I'm like, what really does Grand Zeno say? So I'm like, oh no, it's okay. Don't really worry about it. Then, of course, afterwards, as I left, I thought, oh man, there's a quote that my girlfriend and I love.
You will go back, or bye-bye.
Which was that, because we just love how, you see Grand Zeno and you think really nothing of him. He's just, oh, it's a funny little character, he's cute, whatever. But then it comes out that he's the most menacing person in the world, because he can destroy universes like that if he wants to. So his little subtle threats are just so hilarious to us. So I kind of wish I would have gotten that quote signed on it, but this is what it is. What can you do? But yeah, very happy to have gotten the pop signed. In addition to that, I got this 8x10 signed as well. I just thought it was really cute, and I thought my girlfriend would love it, so that's why I got it. Signature in gold, as well as our names addressed as well. And yeah, Sarah Wiedenheft, very, very nice, like I said, very, very sweet lady. And if you see her at a con, I'd definitely recommend meeting her. Fast forwarding now to Spring SacAnime, which is this past weekend, Easter weekend here in the United States. I had two people in mind I wanted to meet, of course, voice actors from Dragon Ball as well. We had none other than Mike McFarland as well as Chuck Huber. I was very, very excited to meet both of them because they're both iconic voices, you know, again, going back to my childhood. And I'll say this, I went for Friday and Saturday. I didn't go on Sunday because Easter was on Sunday, so I didn't really, you know, have a need to go on Sunday. But I went for both those days, and I'll say this, both days were great, very, very easy, very, very fun both days. The convention had a lot of room in where the center is held at. There wasn't a whole lot of spaces that were cluttered. You had a lot of room to walk around. There was space to kind of just hang out and chill. So I thought the way the event was organized was very, very well done. So I wanted to go ahead and address that. Had a lot of fun, a lot of great booths, and overall, just a great time. The Friday rolls around, we're there to meet Chuck Huber. We get there about 30 minutes before his signing, so we just browse around for 30 minutes till his signing. By the time that happened, you know, I was trying to prolong it because honestly, I get a lot of nerves and anxiety, and you know, sometimes it's caused because I'm so excited. So I just don't know how to compose myself. So I try to prolong things sometimes when I get overly too excited because I just, like I said, don't know how to compose myself. I kind of just push it, and got to the point where I'm like, all right, I can't really push this any longer. I just said, screw it. Got in his line. And obviously, before you meet them, you meet one person that's handling the money, essentially. And obviously, in front of them, you have the entire price listing. And I will say this, I got fucking lucky because it's crystal clear, bold print and everything on the price listings. Says for a regular autograph, he was charging 40. For a Funko Pop autograph, 75. Because obviously a lot of people go get Funko Pop signed and they resell them. So a lot of these people upcharge Funko Pop signatures to kind of make up for them reselling it, I guess. So it is what it is. I respect the game. So I'm thinking, fuck man, I'll be paying way more than I thought. So I tell him I just want 2 signatures as well as a picture. He goes, okay, 2 signatures and a picture, $100. I go, I'm thinking in my mind, I don't say it out loud. I'm thinking, what? That doesn't add up. But then I do the math real quick. Regular auto was 40 and a picture was 20. So I'm thinking, he just charged me 2 regular autographs and a picture. That's fine with me. Saves me, what, $50? So, hey, not my fault. Not my fault, people. Don't blame me. So then proceeding that, I was able to meet Chuck, who's a very nice person. I didn't say a whole lot to him because honestly, I didn't have a whole lot to say. And like I said earlier, because I'm a huge introvert, I just don't really talk a whole lot. I just pretty much have small talk unless I'm really interested in talking to you. So not to say that I didn't have interest in talking to him. I just didn't have much to say to him essentially as well. So I kind of just awkwardly stood there as he was signing. And obviously he asked me if I wanted quotes from the Pops and I said yes. And he did say that the quotes, when he signed them, he did say the quotes in the voice. So I was very happy to hear that. So obviously here's Emperor Pilaf, signature on the bottom. One thing I noticed with him and Mike McFarland is, well, Monica Reality did the same thing as well, and I guess people just catch on, that they've been signing lower to leave room to show the pops, so I do appreciate it. Personally, I don't care. They could cover the whole screen up. I personally wouldn't mind at all, but I do appreciate the consideration to, you know, make room to show the pop still. But yeah, like I said, there's a signature right there, as well as "you insolent brat" in the Pilaf. I didn't do the Pilaf voice, but he said it in the Pilaf voice. Which, you know, popped me. I turned into like my 6-year-old self again, hearing the voices being done for me personally. So yeah, very happy to have gotten that. And of course, I couldn't get his most popular of the 2 characters signed, which was Android 17. He signed the quote, "Humans are stupid," which could not be any more true. Humans are indeed fucking stupid. So yeah, very happy to have gotten this signed. Absolutely beautiful. And yeah, very, very fun meeting Chuck Huber. And after that, we took a picture together, and it was pretty funny because I had my mask on, and for the picture, I was like, oh yeah, can I take my mask off, by the way? Do you mind? He's like, oh yeah, man, I'm from Texas, I don't care. So I thought that was pretty funny. Threw that shit right off, and took a picture. And yeah, that was that. And yeah, like I said, overall, very nice person. Definitely had a great time meeting him. Very happy with my signatures. I definitely wish there was more character for Dragon Ball. You know, I definitely wish there was Gabito. I wouldn't even mind a Master Shin. I wish they would definitely dip in more into the Dragon Ball line. I know they heavily rely on the Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball Super lines and with the occasional like Dragon Ball releases, but I wish they would definitely dive in more into some Dragon Ball characters. As well as I did pick up 2 things at the convention after the signing. One of them was actually kind of a joke gift from my girlfriend. We always see the meme of Drip Goku. We always see the meme, we always joke around it. And we saw this sticker and she couldn't help but pass up on getting for me. And of course it is Ultra Drip Goku. Obviously him Ultra Instinct with the drip. We just thought that was too funny and she couldn't pass it up on me. So really appreciate it. I thought it was hilarious and definitely loved it. And if anyone's interested in the artist of that sticker, or if you want to purchase anything, this is the person that did it. So if you want to go ahead and you know, follow him on anything, feel free to do so. And the other item I got was this fantastic Goku cereal poster. This looks absolutely awesome to me. I thought it was great. There were two other ones. There was one of Vegeta, which had a prize thing too, but instead of the radar, it was a scouter. And there was an Ultra Instinct Goku one as well. But this, personally for me, this was the one that looked the best. And I love cool art stuff like this. This is, you know, but one of the best things about conventions, or these anime convention stuff like this, is just seeing the cool artwork for things like this, because you don't really see it too often unless you're roaming on Instagram and stuff like that or come across it. So to see things like this definitely piqued my interest, and I definitely love artwork like this. So I was very happy to get this. And if anyone is interested in this person's work, I will go ahead and put the artist's Instagram as well. And then we're rolling Saturday to meet Mike McFarland. Another easy, fun day. Very, very easy process to meet him as well. Very similar to, you know, Friday. We got there earlier. But funny enough, he actually signed earlier, because his signing that day was scheduled for 2:30, it said. But he was actually signing at 2. So half hour earlier than we expected, which actually worked in our favor because we were there about an hour earlier. Actually about an hour and a half earlier, because we got there, it was pouring rain. We didn't want to go outside. So we waited in the car until it died down, and then eventually went in. So we're able to jump in his line without any issues. There's probably like a person or two in front of us. So it was very, very quick and easy. Was able to meet Mike, a very friendly person. I didn't say a whole lot to him. Again, just like Chuck Huber, I just didn't have a whole lot to say. And honestly, it was just pretty much awkward silence, because he didn't really say much either. So it was just, yeah, just kind of dead air, which is kind of my fault, because I easily could have made small talk the entire time he was signing. I'm thinking in my head, like, man, just say, how are you? Just to make small little conversations so it's not just awkward silence. But I have that part of my brain that's also telling me, just let him sign. Don't bother him. So it's kind of like another never-ending battle sometimes in my head. Here's the first one I got signed, which of course is Jackie Chun. As you can see right there, he did personalize it, which, smart man, he actually charges less to personalize it, because obviously, like I said earlier with Chuck Huber, you know, they charge more for Funko Pop signatures, but he was charging $10 more to not personalize them. So it was cheaper to get it personalized than to not get it personalized. So why not? And it's just to be for me anyway. So I'd rather, honestly, I prefer it to be personalized. So worked out for me. But yeah, you can see right there, personalized it to Zach, train hard. Signed Mike McFarland, Jackie Chun. Obviously, you know, Master Roshi is alter ego, I guess you can say, in Dragon Ball. So very happy to have gotten that signed. And preceding that one, he signed the Master Roshi from Dragon Ball Super, where he's doing the Kamehameha. He actually told a little story with this one. He actually mentioned how the pen he got was actually from a fan, because they saw that the color matched the sunglasses. So they got that color marker just for those glasses. So I thought that was kind of cool that, you know, he took the time to tell a little backstory for the pen. I know it's a little thing, but, you know, it's a cool thing. He didn't have to mention that at all. He could just went on with it. But I thought it was, you know, a cool thing for him to mention the backstory behind it. But of course, signed it, once again quoted it with Kamehameha. And to top things off with a regular Master Roshi, of course, he signed it, once again, Zach, which I do think, yeah, I think the Z is kind of weird, because I think when he started signing it, he wasn't going to personalize it. I think he was trying to write Kamehameha at first, and he realized, oh yeah, I'm supposed to personalize it. So I think he started writing it, then he realized he forgot to put the name. So I could be wrong. It just looked like that as he signed it, because I remember when he was signing it, he like stopped for a second and then like thought about it, then continued. So I could be wrong, but yeah, and quote it. And if you're wondering why this one isn't in a hard protector like the other two, is because I actually have this as well as two other ones in the Funko display box, which my girlfriend was very kind enough to get me for an anniversary gift, which I was very happy for. And definitely put it to use. It looks great on my shelf. I'll put a little video of the whole display probably in this video of it, but yeah, that's why this one isn't a protector like the other two. And after Mike McFarland sent all my pops, I asked him to take a picture, because obviously I paid for one, so why wouldn't he take a picture with me? So we're gonna take a picture. I asked him to take my mask off. He was cool with it. And afterwards, I thanked him. I appreciate him for all his work. And yeah, an awesome person. You know, everyone I met during both cons, you know, Sarah Wiedenheft, Chuck Huber, and Mike McFarland, all great people. If you were able to have the opportunity to meet any of them at any convention near you or any, you know, signing near you, I would definitely recommend taking advantage of the opportunity and meeting them, because they're all great people. So definitely worth every penny, and I was very happy to have had the honor and privilege to meet all of them. After we met Mike McFarland, my girlfriend and I were able to go meet Lauren Landa, who does one of the voices for Sailor Neptune from Sailor Moon, who my girlfriend absolutely adores that show. She was very excited to go meet her, so we were able to find a poster from one of the vendors, got an awesome poster, and we were able to go meet her and got that signed. She's very nice and sweet as well, and yeah, like I said, I forgot to mention on the initial recording, and I thought I'd go ahead and mention it now. And after that, I did get one more thing, which was a gift from my girlfriend because she saw that I really wanted it and she thought she'd be nice and gift it to me, which again, I really appreciate. You know, we spoil each other. That's what we do. I know a lot of it sounds like she's just giving me stuff, but trust me, I do the same thing to her. It goes both ways. But the the print I got was this awesome Dragon Ball Z Goku print. This is absolutely tremendous. Everything in it like has such small details. Like look, even look. You got the Kame House, and if you look close enough, you have like Piccolo, Yamcha, a bunch of them on the island. Just everything about this photo just has small details to it, and it's just an awesome print. And I'm very, very happy to add this to my artwork because, like I said, I love artwork like this. I love like the goofy like concept artwork, like the cereal box one, and I love like cool artwork that has like everything in it at once like this as well. So definitely was very happy to have gotten this, and I was very appreciative of her for getting it for me. And if you guys are interested in this person's artwork, you can definitely check them out right here. And ladies and gentlemen, that'll do it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, please feel free to leave a like below. I know this is my first video in, you know, like what, 5 or 6 months. I know I don't make videos often anymore, but you know what? I've gotten to a point where if I make videos, it's because I want to. You know, I don't feel forced anymore. I don't feel like I need to do it. I'm just going to do them as I feel like I want to make a video. So it may be once or twice, you know, 10 times a year. It could be 100 times a year. You know, I'm not going to sit there and say how frequent they're going to be. They're just going to happen when they happen. So I just want you guys to know that. Thank you guys for sticking by. With that being said, again, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Until next time, I'll see you guys, and thank you guys for watching the video.